Zimmerman safe at first, Harper to third, Turner in to score, 1-0 Nats. Addison Russell makes the error. It was not a totally routine play. It wasn't hit very hard, and Russell had to charge in, tried to pick it up after a second bounce and kicked off his glove.
Well, Zimmerman tops this ball. It's a ball that's moving way away from him because Zimmerman tops it. It has this weird spin that kind of takes an ugly hop. It's the second hop that Addison Russell tries to get because he has to do it off of his front foot. The ball rolls up his glove. Big error.
Zimmerman does not run real well. If Russell fields that cleanly, that is easily out number 3. Instead, the Nationals have the first run of the game. They lead 1-0, and Daniel Murphy's going to try to really make that hurt for the Cubs. He takes a called strike from Arrieta, a little backdoor cutter. It's 0-1. So the check swing, not called a swing, gave Zimmerman a chance to put the ball in play, and then an error against the very, very good fielding shortstop Addison Russell. Gives the Nats the first run of this game. Murphy takes strike 2 right there on the inside at 93. Murphy hit the soft liner in a 2-strike situation. His first time up, Chris Bryant made a leaping catch against it. Leading away from first, Bryce Harper from third. The 0-2. Murphy swings and foul tips one. Contreras holds on, strike 3. The side is retired. Arrieta gets his 3rd strikeout, and Murphy strikes out again. That has happened a lot in this series to Daniel Murphy, but the check swing called a check swing instead of strike 3, and the error has helped the Nationals take a lead midway through 3 at Wrigley Field. It's 1-0 Nats. This is the National League Division Series on ESPN Radio.
Good look there at the southern skies and SunTrust Park just outside Atlanta. Today, we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between Chicago and Atlanta. Two to provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. And this will be Dan's
spicy wireless plan. What with all the mystery fees and data overages every month. Oh, you got that right. What if I told you that you could keep that phone you love, but pay a whole lot less?
What's up,
wireless one can actually keep the same phone, the same number, even the same network.
We are underway from SunTrust Park as the first pitch of the afternoon misses, taken for ball 1.
Yeah!
Takes a called strike 1.
1-1.
Started just $45 a month with nationwide coverage on America's largest, most dependable 4G LTE networks. Straight
Here
talk
comes.
wireless, only at Walmart. Savings may vary.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Ramirez, therefore, he calls it in for the first out of the inning. Now with the plate, Brandon Crawford,
second
to
baseman.
take his first cuts here.
Crawford.
Ball, that's inside.
Take a look at ball 1. It's 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. You know, the hands. It wasn't a strike. That's why you need him.
That's bad.
One out, nobody on.
No, that's it.
On that for 2 balls and a strike. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Not being caught, it's a foul ball. Started to chase that.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Off for ball 3. Give, here's the payoff pitch. Look out, that one ran in and got him. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez.
Batting third.
Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this.
Gary
D-Rod.
Sanchez.
His cut off pitch, 0-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving my big swing. That's a big swing right there. I love it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and strike.
Chicago Nationals need a win to keep their season going, and they have a lead.
That's them. 1 and 2.
Change, 1 and 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below.
That hit him.
And
He
when
got
we
through.
thought that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Batting fourth. The left fielder,
Coming
number
to the plate
30.
now, Jake
Jay
And he can
Bruce.
give his guys an early
D-Rod.
lead if he can
got a double play situation right here. People put the ball. Everything's going up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Belters bounce around and brings it in for a second out and up. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera.
Batting
A
fifth.
chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Miguel Cabrera.
And he takes ball 1.
Just like Strasburg, he's a guy who, if you make a mistake to him, he can make you pay. He's got a home run in the regular season.
Line to the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Round number 1, third strikeout for Steven Strasburg.
Digging in now.
Last year, Arietta hit a 3-run homer against Madison Bumgarner. Nobody has hit Bumgarner in the postseason for years.
And the one to do it is the pitcher.
Arietta was the one to do it.
Mad bum, because that's exactly what Madison Bumgarner did. Any pitcher in the big that's known for hitting the long ball, it's him. Jake Arrieta, I remember when it happened too.
Not this time though, not against Strasburg. 1 out. John Jay is the hitter. Strasburg throws. Jay takes a curve that's called a strike. Jay flied out to center field. His first time up, 0 for 1, 296 hitter. Not an everyday player for the Cubs in the regular season, but he got 379 at bats overall this year.
Leading off here in the bottom half of the first.
Catcher. John Holcomb.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Now the 0-1.
Ball, that's
And that one stayed up a little high. 1-1, here it comes. Shot weakly to the left. And the throw is wide. He couldn't keep his foot on the back end time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Second baseman.
Standing in, Jose
Ramirez.
Hot high in the air. Alvarez there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. At the plate, George Springer.
Batting third. Center
This
fielder.
Runner still at
George
first and 1 gone.
Springer.
It's outside the throw. Not in time as he steals second. 1 count. Here it is.
D-Rod.
Behind for a strike.
Good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90 fastball. You might have been looking for something.
Runners on his way to third. Slow roller out to short. Swanson plays it in. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got it hung up.
It's hard to imagine them not competing with the Yankees, and I know that it's been tough when they were in New York.
Attack for
crowd,
1.
all of it.
And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Batting fourth.
So digging in
First
now,
baseman.
Matt Olson. Opportunity for him to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. There to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side is retired.
Former Indians ace C.C. Sabathia on the mound for the Yankees. Brian takes strike 2. Allows us back into his quick strike ball.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll lead it
Leading
off
off
here
for
against
Chicago.
Cole Hamels.
Center fielder. Dexter Fowler.
Ball, that's out. Pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Bottom of the third, 1-0 Nationals.
Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Bell loves it. Goes first to the in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Mike Kelly.
Walker played him away there. 1 ball, no strike.
Continues to out. Rain and drizzle has let up, so it's drier, at least in the air. I'm sure the playing surface is still wet. 1-2. Bryant strikes out swinging.
2-0.
Changeup got him, and Steven Strasburg strikes out the side.
Here's Hamels now on 2-0.
Strasburg maybe has kicked it into gear now through 3. He and the Nationals trying to stave off elimination. Have a 1-0 lead over the Cubs at Wrigley. This is the National League Division Series on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by AutoZone.
D-Rod.
That circle change swung on and missed.
Want to know my favorite word?
Changeup right
Simple.
there sets up
That's how I
a lot
run
of
my
things.
life.
Now counts
Wear the
2-2.
same work boots every day. Simple. Have the same lunch.
Missile
Simple.
sent out to
Same
center
group at work.
field.
Simple.
Stay in the
Sometimes my
park
job
and
gets
it's
done.
off to center field. the
That's why I
ball.
use Granger.
Finds
No matter
an
what
outfield
issues the
grass.
job
It's a
throws me,
base hit.
Granger keeps things simple.
In their
Online
safety,
ordering,
their first
simple.
hit so far,
Managing my
one out
inventory,
double.
simple.
Batting
If
eighth.
something pops up,
Next,
Granger's got my back 24/7 customer support. Simple as that. Call clickgranger.com or stop by.
Coming, here it
Granger.
is.
For the one,
And
get
a
it done.
fastball just below the
Winter
knees,
is on
ball
its
one.
way. Is your grass cut out for it? Fall is the best time to seed your lawn. And right now, the Home Depot has 20% off Scott's Turf Builder Grass seed bags, 15 pounds or larger. Only Turf Builder has Water Smart Plus coating technology, along with nutrients to jumpstart new growth and protect against diseases. Get healthy grass guaranteed. For a healthy lawn, it's time to sow the seeds of success with 20% off Scott's Turf Builder Grass seed, only at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Valid through October.
Ball, that pitch is out.
One well above the zone for a ball.
This is an ESPN Radio Sports Center in-game.
I'm Kevin Winter inside our studio. Start with news out of the National Football League. The New York Giants today suspend Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie. He left the team facility without telling anyone. Reportedly got into an argument with his head coach, Ben McAdoo. Strange developments for the Giants. This season is not all about unraveling. It may have already unraveled. They are winless on the year. Andrew Luck practiced today for the Indianapolis Colts. Play on a Monday night matchup at Tennessee. Mike and Mike, the very latest on the NFL. Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern on ESPN Radio, ESPNRadio.com, the ESPN app, and ESPN2. Tonight, Game 5, winner take all, Indians and the Yankees. Terry Francona's club goes up against CC Sabathia and the Yankees.
He's always had such a pretty arm swing, and he's got such a nice feel for the ball. He can manipulate the ball a lot. You know, he doesn't have the power that he did, which I think is natural, but he's got a really good feel for pitching. We're going to have to lay off the breaking ball, the strike, the ball breaking ball.
That's Terry Francona. He sends out Corey Kluber. Winner take all, loser. Your season is done. The Nationals would like to force one of those tomorrow. They got a 1-0 lead. Let's go back to Wrigley Field with Jessica Mendoza here in Game 4. Tuesday, Fleming.
Nothing like a winner-take-all game in Major League Baseball in the postseason. And, of course, Luke Shoppy and Chris Singleton will have that game tonight from Cleveland. Jess and I will hope that we're rooting one way or another for drama here, and then who knows, maybe drama in Game 5 in Washington, D.C. That's what the Nationals are hoping for. Jerry Lane, meanwhile, as we get ready to come back to action here, I don't know what's going on. I hope I can figure out what's going on, but Jerry Lane, the crew chief, came into the dugout, talked to Joe Madden for a good long while. Now he walks across the field and goes over to Dusty Baker, and whispering in the ear of the Nationals manager.
Pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Stuff is
So we'll try to figure out exactly what Jerry Lane was passing along both dugouts as the Nationals come up here in the 4th inning, leading 1-0.
Batting six.
Now, Buddy Bell.
Anthony Rendon hitting 6th in the lineup. Different lineup here in Game 4 than we had in the first 3 games for the Nats. Rendon, Wieters, and Taylor against Jake Arrieta. 1-0 Nationals. Arrieta back to work. He misses way outside.
Takes
Fastball
this the other
for
way
ball
to
1.
right.
He has had to throw now, Arrieta, 63 pitches, 62 in the first 3 innings. I don't think the Cubs are overly concerned about that. They feel like they've got a lot of depth and length in their bullpen.
Better with age. Dangerous Adrian Beltre.
Pitch, Rendon takes a strike.
Out of play. 0-1.
92-mile-an-hour fastball to Anthony Rendon. Still has just the 1 hit.
Slider
Home run.
got him in the ankle.
Good numbers this season against Jake Arrieta, 364.
Nope.
Bats.
One strike.
The 1-1. He swings and hits one foul off to the right, out of play. Strike 2. That was that cutter.
That looked like a
Arrieta calls it a cutter. Some folks call it a slider. It has a lot of break to it. 89 miles an hour.
Weird way to end the inning.
Not manipulated. It'll cut and have more of a lateral movement, but I think it's best when it's more like a slider. When it has
Sliding in
that depth,
once again.
going to the back foot of lefties away to the
Right
righties.
off in the top of the 3rd.
The pitch off the inside to Rendon. It's 2-2, and I think 2 years ago when he won the Cy Young, it had more depth. It was a better pitch for Arrieta.
Wind up, and here comes the 1-0.
No, that's low.
Did he go around? No, he did not.
2-2. It is swung on and driven down the left field line. That's a fair ball. It's going to head toward the corner. It'll kick up into the ivy. Zobrist will chase it and dig it out. Rendon into second. He'll stop there. Lead-off double for Anthony Rendon. And maybe the bats for the Nationals are going to start to come to life. It was a double that started the rally last inning with one out. Now a leadoff double for Rendon in the fourth.
Rendon continues to see Jake Arrieta very well. Of course, Wilson Contreras was set up, the fastball away. The two-seamer ended up running back over the middle of the plate, kind of almost into the hands of Rendon, who was right there dropping the barrel. Get that double down the line.
Quick chat between Contreras and Arrieta. The Cubs are at the bottom part of the Nationals order. You got the 7th place hitter Wieters, the 8th place hitter Taylor on deck, and then the pitcher's spot. Arrieta's going to hope that that can help him work through this jam. Wieters, who walked his first time up today, takes up and away. Not close from Arrieta, ball one. One thing about, just to go back to Jerry Lane talking to both sides, sometimes, I've seen it a couple times this year where a video room communication line doesn't work. When you're thinking about replay, sometimes the team will say, hey, we can't communicate with our video room. Sometimes it's the bullpen. Here's a pitch high. It is 2-0. This is not finished. Matt Wieters, a guy who is really struggling swinging the bat. He has not thrown a strike to Wieters yet in this game. 1-0 Nationals. This will be pitch number 70 from Jake Arrieta with nobody out in the fourth inning. Away from second. 2-0. He is swung on and fouled to the backstop. I thought maybe Wieters would be just taking there. He was not. He had a pretty healthy rip. Fouled it back. Changeup. Jake Arrieta does not throw a lot of changeups. Interesting 2-0 changeup.
Seeing him throw that slider cutter more to the right side of the plate, which is a pitch he primarily will come over to the glove side part of the plate.
Changeup makes him jump. Swing and a miss.
Wieters takes a strike on the inside. He came in with the fastball 2-2. Whether that was the intent or not, it hit the inside corner.
The 1-1 pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
At the very least, I think Dusty Baker would like to see Wieters put the ball in play, see if he can advance Rendon at minimum.
Sends the ball high in the air into left field.
It is down and in and blocked by Contreras. It starts
and that
to roll
one is gone on a two-strike
going back to the bag. So he stays put at second. Nice play by the catcher, 3-2.
And that's where, and Rendon does not have a lot of speed, but that's where your secondary lead can be everything. This was a pitch that was clearly spiked from the beginning, and if anything, getting a big secondary once you see that, so it gives you an opportunity to get into third base.
Feels like a big pitch in this game. Nationals lead is 1-0, 3-2 to Matt Wieters. Runner at second, nobody out. Here it comes. Wieters swings and fouls one off to the left. The baseball is going to be delivered personally from Contreras to Arrieta. He's got a message to go with the baseball.
Wilson Contreras, I would put him and Gary Sanchez, probably the two most in Major League Baseball that stop to come out from home plate, go to the mound. A lot of conversation. Something that I've heard within baseball might get more restricted in the future. Mound visits.
Well, that might impact the Cubs. You're right, Contreras does like to do it. 1-0 Nats. Another 3-2 pitch coming. Wieters swings it. It's a fly ball left center field. Coming in is Zobrist to make the catch for out number one. Rendon has to go back to second. So that's a big first out for Arrieta and the Cubs. Up comes Michael Taylor. Now you're in a spot where, with the pitcher on deck, for the Nationals, this becomes the critical at-bat of the inning. They're trying to make something of that leadoff double. Not that Strasburg can't help himself with the bat, but the Nationals do not want to leave it up to the pitcher to try to knock in that run. So Taylor at the plate, first pitch. He swings and misses. Over top that cutter, strike one. And another visit from Contreras. That's the third one in this inning.
And the reason I agree with the fact that Major League Baseball considering limiting these is just because this is the biggest level that you're going to get to in this sport. I get communication is huge. You got to figure out a way to do it sometimes without having to go out there every single time. In a day and age when you want the pace to continue.
I agree. 0-1 to Taylor. Only 2 away from second. Here's the pitch.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. We've got Division Series Diamond Dynasty action in this one between Chicago and Puerto Rico.
Mentioned how the loud contact for the Nationals. We've seen a few line drives in this game, but Taylor's been responsible for a chunk of the loud contact in the series. Hits or not, he takes down and away.
Leading off for Chicago. Shortstop.
He walked. Marietta walks Taylor, then Strasburg. First big ball good. Take it on hold. Strike one. With only one out, could have a chance maybe to square around in front and set up Trey Turner with 2 in scoring.
There. 1 away.
Mike Montgomery, the left-hander, is now up in the bullpen.
That is second.
78 pitch for Marietta.
Ryan Dozier.
Jake Arrieta not having his best stuff today. It's just more than this, the uncompetitiveness. So the ones like that last pitch, the slider that out of the hands of the ball. When we see Jake on, it's that deception, not only with the crossfire, but a lot of those pitches that might end up balls look like strikes initially.
Well, 3-1. We'll see how aggressive Michael Taylor is. If it's close, his job is to try to knock down that run. Out of the pitcher on deck. The 3-1 pitch is the ball. Fairly close for the top. This is for the second. Taylor takes ball 4. Turner first and second. 0-1 out of Strasburg.
Count 1-0.
Wants to do.
Here, go.
Now here it comes.
Obviously, after Strasburg, what he's going to do, and I really think he needs to square around, move these runners up.
Risky in letting him swing away. You have a Strasburg who can handle the bat. You can manipulate things a little bit. You can show run, have him slash and run with the corner infielders in. That would be a possibility. Chris, though, football is like a double play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2 strikes.
Very aggressively in at first. Ryan in at third. Strasburg squares, pulls the bat back, and takes a strike.
When you say aggressive, Anthony Rizzo, I mean, not only is he even with the pitcher as far as how far in he is, but as soon as he sees Strasburg begin to square around, he sprints across the field to where he's got the entire bunt covered no matter where Strasburg puts it down.
I mean, it is an invitation if Strasburg felt he could do it to just be late and try to slash at one and hit it right by Rizzo. He's doing it again. He shows bunt again and bunts it past Rizzo on the first base side. Now Arrieta's going to come off the mound and field it. He'll flip to first base with Baez covering for the out. That was well done by Steven Strasburg, and it almost worked out big time. Arrieta made a pretty good play. The runners are advanced. Rendon to third, Taylor to second with 2 down, and Trey Turner coming up.
Well, and that's how the Cubs set it up. So Rizzo comes across to be able to cover third base. Arrieta following the bunt, being able to make the play. But the point is, it's not a double play, and that's what the Cubs were trying to get out of this. Crash so hard that they could get down to second base and over to first easily. He had bunted it to Rizzo.
They're looking for double plays on situations like that. Here's Trey Turner, last time out, broken back double down the left field line. That's 1, Cubs nothing. 4th inning, first pitch.
Second baseman.
His first
Framed it, held it, wanted it, didn't get it.
fastball and swings through it to fall behind.
First time on base all series long. Maybe that will unlock this young shortstop.
If you can place it a little above it, they have a hard
Well, that's all there. Turner takes high and tight and clangs off the glove of Contreras. Not far enough.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
As much as I liked, you liked having Bryce Harper back in the 3-hole where he'd been the majority of the season. There was something special about this lineup starting from the get-go. So Turner up now, but normally Harper would have been on deck. Forcing that you absolutely are going to see some good pitches to hit instead of being behind 2-0 for Turner.
Jason Worth is the on-deck hitter. Flip side of that is Jay Rendon led off his inning from the 6th spot.
First pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
The point is a good one.
Now here it comes.
Trey Turner.
Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, pitchers will tell you
maybe
a lot.
Dusty trusts him, but you would think this would be a take 3-0.
D-Rock.
Way outside ball 4. Even if he had the green light, he wasn't going to swing at that one. It's another walk issued by Arrieta. That is the 5th one he has given up in the first 3 innings in this game. The bases are loaded. It's not the manager. It's the pitching coach, Chris Bosio, coming out.
Swinging a high pop-up back on the outfield grass now.
Coming up, it does appear as if Arrieta stayed in the game.
They're saving Mike Montgomery for the lefty. Bryce Harper moves on down. Arrieta is moving off with all of his pitches. I think your fear is, yes, he's walking a lot right now. What happens when you miss his mistake on the plate? Now you're getting to the big bats that can not only hit you, but very big, even if the wind's blowing in.
Good. Cut that
for the Nationals, what a chance here. Bases loaded, 2 outs, already leading 1-0. We're in the 4th inning. It's not that a hit would put this game away, but give them some breathing room on a day where they have to win to keep the season going.
Now the pitch.
The guy who's been with this franchise for a long time. Jason Worth, bases loaded, first pitch is a strike. Fastball kind of eased it in there and lengthy its own arm.
That's the only thing I don't like about pitchers. I get you want to see a pitch, but that was the one.
There's a chance this will be the final game for Jason Worth in the Nationals uniform.
Batting second.
The pitch, he swings and pops this one up, foul. Behind home plate, coming back is Contreras. The wind, I think, pushing it out of his reach. It's back into the seats. It's 0-2. Coffee and Wrigley, maybe that one stays playable instead. Jason Worth still has the light.
Rare time the Wrigley wind actually helps the hitter. The pop up to the catcher.
One ball.
Goes foul. Way foul.
What a big moment
High
this is.
strike on a curveball right there.
He could go a long way to making sure it's not with a base hit here.
Digging in
Red zone at third, Taylor at second. Turner with his speed at
You're
first.
in a tie ball game.
Baseman.
Speed on the bases for Nash. 1-0 Nationals, the 0-2. Word swings and cues one foul. Just got a piece of the curve.
Fouled off.
Way out in front of it too. And Jason Worth has such a funny, sometimes two-strike defensive swing where talked about his lower half kind of opening up. On that one, he kind of lunges. All his weight was on his front foot, and he just fouls it off and
hit in the air.
Barely gets this.
Still on two.
He's got it for the first down.
But the bases loaded, 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Probably the final hitter for Arrieta.
Center fielder.
Foul again.
Steve Friendly.
Base
This is
certainly
to
going
right.
to be his final hitter.
And now a lunging catch, and he does
Might
a
be no
full
matter what.
gator as
Pitch
well,
count
but
for
somehow
Arrieta.
Batting fifth.
All the way up
second
to
inning.
9. This will be his
Carlos
90th pitch.
Correa.
Make something happen with 2 down in the bottom of the second. Trying to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. And this is going to be a foul
Hanging in
ball
there.
in among
Still no balls, 2 strikes. Arrieta gets the sign he wants. Contreras sets up away. Another 0-2. Worth takes strike 3 call. He knew it. He got him with the fastball. And Arrieta somehow gets through the 4th inning with no damage done. What a missed opportunity for the Nationals.
But what a huge at-bat for Jake Arrieta to get Jason Worth under struggling. We saw the big misses. It's like he locked in when he needed it the most. Came back with a beautiful fastball to get Jason Worth tied up.
Down through 4. It is still 1-0 Nationals. This is the National League Division Series on ESPN Radio and ESPN app presented by AutoZone.
Dude, you look different. Well, my body's going gold. I'll tell you that. Did you get a new shirt? No, I joined a few rewards programs. So I got instant gold status. Did you lose weight? No, it's the gold status. I save 5 cents a gallon in every fill every day. Got it. It's a 10.
Yeah, we built the Dynasty gold status at Shell with the Fuel Rewards program. It's free to join. Join now. Fuel Rewards Restrictions apply. Alcohol status required. Introductory offer valid for 6 months after activation. Limit 20 rounds for participating organizations. Details. Doesn't actually turn
Right there, Matt. That's a sign of a guy that was sitting on off-speed.
America, it's time for some straight talk. Lobster is really just a fancy way to eat butter. Nobody wants to make poetry you wrote in college, and guess what? That low-priced unlimited plan those big wireless carriers want to sell you is crawling with mystery fees, overages, and other nasty surprises. So it turns out those plans aren't so low-priced after all. But look, there's a better way. Straight Talk gives you unlimited talk, text, and data now with the first day getting some 4G LTE starting at just $45. That's way less with no contract. Plus, you don't have to worry about getting blindsided by mystery fees and overages. All of America's largest and most dependable 4G LTE networks. Come on, it's time to stop being fooled. It's time to ask yourself, why haven't I switched? Straight Talk Wireless, only at Walmart. Savings may vary. Please refer always to the latest terms and conditions and support this at straighttalk.com.
Oh, not one bit by the press. Home run.
One more chance to win it all. The Major League Baseball League Championship Series presented by Camping World begins October 13th. Go to MLB.com/postseason for a full schedule. This is the National League Division Series on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
A huge moment in this game for elimination game for the Nationals. Nats have the bases loaded. Arrieta on the road, but Arrieta strikes out Jason Worth. He's out. 1-0 Washington as Anthony Rizzo leads off the bottom. Strasburg runs Rizzo swing and misses the 95-mile-an-hour fastball, strike one.
The biggest hitter for this time out the first 3 games of this series. 4 for 5 RBIs with runners in scoring position. He's responsible for 5 of the runs they scored in the series.
Another Strasburg fastball. Strasburg, I didn't think in the first 2 innings, particularly that second, looked as sharp as he did in his dominant Game 1 performance. He has locked it in now. Rizzo, who struck out swinging his first time up, strikes out swinging again. A change-up, Nashville got it.
I just said Anthony Rizzo, the best hitter probably between both of these teams. The only one to hit safely for both teams in the first 2 games of this series. And this change-up, not only does it have a little bit of downward movement, but running away from Rizzo's bat. Best change-up I've seen from Strasburg.
This ball's trouble as it looks like it's good for extra bases.
The bullpen,
Now they have 2 men in scoring
you cannot see the bullpen with the new Wrigley configuration.
Digging into the second at bat.
Left center and right center. They are telling us John Lester.
Attention to walks. Now they have a force at any base with 2 guns.
Wilson Contreras, catcher with 1 out.
Martinez.
I know it wasn't easy for an outfielder or someone who's running down. He still gets his
Now playing right field, number 17.
John Lester.
You can't see anything.
Foul
Parks, even if they're hidden behind the outfield.
Oh, this one's shot.
Contreras takes a strike from Strasburg. 1-0 Nationals. And the bottom of the board is Strasburg already is 6 strikeouts. I think the fact that Lester is throwing would tell me
There
that
to make the
Arrieta
catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just
still
1
sitting
run.
in the dugout without a warm-up jacket on, but he's not back in the clubhouse.
Standing in.
Harper, Zimmerman, Murphy due up in the 5th for the Nationals. Here it comes. Swing gonna miss by Contreras on a changeup.
Leading off the blue.
He's locked back in the game, that's for sure. He was leaving some of those up early.
Wind up and the pitch. And just misses with a curveball.
All the angst and the consternation of sick, not sick,
and he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Molitor
1-2.
there for it.
Swinging a little dribble. Off the mound, Strasburg quickly fields, throws low to first.
Riding in once again.
off of him or just got by Zimmer, but maybe that helped get it into the seats and give him second base. Contreras needs a moment. He is standing behind second base. He's hurting a little bit. Trainer is up on the top step of the Cubs dugout. Contreras is saying it's okay. That is the tying run, and now you get Zobrist up. Zobrist has the only other hit other than that swinging bunt single for Contreras. It was a double down the right field line in the second. Swinging that again. This game will be tied. 1-0 Nationals. Bottom of the fourth. The MVP for the World Series last year, Ben Zobrist.
At the plate, Steve Finley will lead things off.
Leading out the fourth inning, center fielder, Steve Finley.
Strike one. Ball one.
0-1.
Velocity's been a little bit, not
top
much,
of one here. He chops it foul right at home
plate.
plate.
Understand Strasburg with the illness, getting IV
One ball, two strikes,
But it misses 1 and 2.
couple days.
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Right back up the middle.
Slashes it up. It's a foul.
He's good.
The first baseman, the lead is deep. By the time he came down, it's too late.
Strasburg was distracted all from the negativity, all of the hype, all of the conversations in and around. He's sick, on a fall, coming in this game. He didn't show it. Even though he didn't get off to a great start, at least stoically.
Here's Ben
Now
Zobrist.
batting, third baseman,
Started this one.
Second
Aaron
one.
He's safe.
Zimmerman leans over and actually picked it clean behind the back at first, but a foul ball all the way is coming to
And they
Count
pitch out
1-0.
here, but nothing's going
No,
on.
he's safe.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And there we go, short second. The swing, and it drives sent down toward the gap. With Floyd. Goes for one. Rounding out in the
Right
bottom.
fielder, left, Floyd. Your attention, please. Now pitching, Rockwell.
Looking for it on the start.
Position for the second time in this game, trying to tie it up one more.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all of baseball. That's why he's so tough to those
Given
guys.
by Lozzie as Zobrist steps out. These are the two hitters.
Count 0-2.
Like Addison Russell on deck.
And Ben, that's a pretty good example of
And
why
by far the best at bat so far today against Strasburg.
Nope, ball one. I got to count 1 and 2.
Pitch number 60 coming up for the Nationals right-hander. One of their aces.
They got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Here's the pitch.
Now batting,
Zobrist
in
strikes
now,
out. Swinging, got him with the
Felix
changeup.
Hernandez.
Down.
Change up the victory with 2 Cubs hitters this inning, and Strasburg, the way that he's throwing this pitch right now, earlier in this game we saw him either spike it or hang it to where it wasn't a factor. Now he's getting it right on that top of the plane, getting that beautiful run and depth. Swing and miss.
I will say this. See if it means anything, but the last couple of hitters, particularly that last at bat, the velocity down. That changeup was 85. This changeup's been 89, 90. But it was very effective.
Strikes him out as well.
Here's Russell.
Make it back-to-back
2 outs
punch
and runner
outs
at
here.
second. He swings,
Too many
and this
bases
is
out of the
changeup.
bullpen.
Strike one. Russell, his first at bat, hit one that would have been halfway up the bleachers on a
In the
normal
box
day,
now.
or at least a non-windy day at Wrigley.
Leading off for
0-1, not
Going
bad.
in. His
Right
ball was
fielder,
knocked down, and it was caught by
James
Jason
Suarez.
Ward on the warning track. He crushed it.
Knee-high fastball.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now. They're down 3
Burns
runs.
at second,
They got to try to
1-0
match back,
Nationals.
get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big one.
One pitch,
Like right
swung
now,
on and missed.
everybody's swinging for
Strike
the
two.
downs. They got to turn it around a little bit. Play a little small ball.
Now
Get it
batting,
going.
third baseman,
Stepping in, Yohan Moncada comes into
Change
this
up,
at-bat
and what's
0 for
unusual
1.
with Strasburg, what you use with that changeup, a lot of times you see a changeup used just on the arm side, which would be inside to Russell. We've seen it now twice. Go to the glove side, which is away to Russell. Just so deceiving, because when you see something on that side of the plate, from a
It's a big
pitcher
reason
to
why
a
he's
right-handed
had
batter, you
success.
still kind of realize it's going to be a fastball.
Leaders after time. He's going to jog out and have a quick visit. It was interesting. Strasburg stepped off the mound in order to touch his fingers to his lips or his mouth. Ordinarily, on a day like today, as raw
batter,
stepping up to the plate.
Bill
Rockwell. First at bat of the game for him here in the fifth. Late entry into this one. And apparently they'd rather go after the next guy and walk out intentionally with 2 outs.
Your attention, please. Now
Nice job to stay alive, though. It's still 0-2.
Because you have to protect the 2 strikes because out of the hand, it's knee-high and above. It's actually right about the thigh. It runs down. Russell recognizing that last swing and a miss. Barely in the discipline being 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning. He's
Still
got
0-2.
1 pitch. I think we're going to get that shutout innings. He's pretty impressive right here.
2 down. Another 2-strike pitch. Russell
open to
takes
send
the
him
fastball
packing,
high.
just on its way.
4 miles an hour. 1-2.
This is popped up back behind short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him.
A little extra time here in between pitches, almost like trying to just gather up a little extra strength.
He goes with the curveball off of that elevated fastball he just threw.
Things out in the whole half of inning number 5.
fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
1-2.
Line drive to center field.
By Russell went backwards
Forward
fastball.
with a base hit. So there'll be men aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ready for another
Well,
shot.
number 4, second baseman,
Almost middle fastball. That's the one Aston Russell, even as he was getting out of the batter's box. Take a deep breath. You don't see a lot of those 2 strikes from Steven Strasburg.
Still 1-2. The message from the Nationals dugout would be, don't throw that one.
And in fact, there will be no throw.
1-2 pitch. Russell strikes out, swinging a ball in the dirt. Wieters picks it up and tags out Russell for out number 3. That is the 8th strikeout for Strasburg, and he did not throw it again. He went
Looking
back
for the punch out and the offer. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
3 more strikeouts for Strasburg. You have the 4th, 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the 5th, and we'll see a look out. It looks like they are going to the bullpen. It is 1-0 Nationals through 4. This is the National League Division Series on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by AutoZone.
What if I told you? Some stories you need to hear today. There's the rivalry of the hammer and the nail, and Boston was the nail.
Ready once again.
You hear Yankees suck. You hear all Yankees suck at a football game.
With 4-1 on its way. Runner goes. Return. Let's get down and we'll see if that's extra bases. Trying down another wheel to Lover scores from second. It's a 4-0 ball game. Ready now. Victor Martinez. So that'll set up a double play possibility with 1 gone. Into the box now.
Check out this week's
National bullpen now
love
with the
how
right
it
hand
takes deals to create home cooked meals with Blue Apron. So don't wait. Go to blueapron.com/30 for 30.
Now the 0-1.
At Progressive, you think your custom cupcake shop is first class. Your cupcakes were first class from your first day of cupcake class right up till you graduated. First in your class. And your first class top brats like yourself deserves Progressive Business Insurance. With over 30 business and vehicle options, you'll feel like you and your cupcakes are flying. First class. So move your center of mass to progressivecommercial.com.
Another one
fast. Now you can with gas.
Both runners off again. High, throw, and he'll just hang on as both runners move into scoring position now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slider that time, just missing inside.
Correa.
He played outside ESPN.
Now at it. Third baseman. And Tony Britt. Nope. Now
New pitcher for the Cubs.
right field.
Identification, you're listening to the National League Division Series on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by AutoZone.
Street Studio, we bring you the playoffs, the World Series, every hit, walk, and out on ESPN 1000 from MVP AM Chicago.
Bryce Harper leads off against the new pitcher, and he takes ball one outside. It is John Lester.
Got him.
Out of the bullpen. He has experience doing this. Lester, a starter during the regular season, comes out of the play. 1-0 game, Cubs trail with the for this division series. That's to win to keep the game going. Now Lester misses badly outside. 2-0 to Harper. Zimmerman on deck. Murphy also will hit in this fifth inning. Arrieta goes 4, gives up 2 hits, 1 unearned run.
Slider over
5
1 and 2.
4 strikeouts for Arrieta. He did well to limit the damage, only 1 run allowed. Harper takes a strike, the low strike. The cutter from Lester is 2-1. John Lester, who last appeared out of the bullpen in Game 7 of the World Series. They relieved from Cal Edwards, who is not beloved by the Cubs fans. Cal Edwards pitching well. Lester had some problems in that game. 2-1 pitch. Harper swings it a high foul. The wind is going to take this and blow it towards Iowa. That thing got up in that wind, and it's still blowing. And you can just watch it start to move sideways.
A ball that looked almost like it could be playable in the second down.
Left fielder.
Swinging on the
2-2 to Harper. Lester just in this game for the windup. Harper swings out. Miller swings out. Straight back out of play. Still 2-2. I was just trying to think of, okay, what's out on that drive? You could say that's towards O'Hare or something out west, but I went a little farther.
Ready for another shot now. Felix Hernandez.
The wind is a huge factor today. There's only been one ball that's really, truly been knocked out, but there haven't been many hard hit balls to the outfield.
Out of play.
2-2. Harper takes, down and away, 3-2. One thing about the Nationals, they are having some more determined, patient at-bats in this Game 4.
I think it honestly might have helped them that all the conversation was around their pitcher, Steven Strasburg, instead of it being the fact that this team is hitting 121 through the first 3 games.
3-2. Harper hits a high fly to shallow left. Zobrist coming in. The wind is going to push this. Now sprinting toward the foul line. Zobrist on the move. Wrestling with it, but will make the catch. Harper got that one up into the wind. And it became an adventure for Ben Zobrist, but he made the play.
It's like a wiffle ball game. You hit the ball up in the air, and that thing just takes off. And even Harper, the frustration, though, he
makes the running
popped
play.
that up, looked good at that, working the count. He had the beat, chucked his back, left the dugout. Ben Zobrist looked like a very easy can of corn. Ended up about 15 feet. He had to sprint. Ball tail to the line.
There's no routine play.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
And that, I think, helped everybody. It has cleared up a little bit. Pitch from Lester is off the outside to Ryan Zimmerman, ball 1, where that mist and drizzle is not whipping around. Just to make it a little easier on the defense. We see like Michigan could not see it in the first few innings. Backs out on the lead. 1-0. It's off the inside. 2-0. Driving in from downtown to Wrigley Field today. It looked like we were next to the Atlantic Ocean in a nor'easter. The water in Lake Michigan was stirred up so much.
Swing and a ball stop foul right at home plate.
1-0 the count. Lester to the plate. Zimmerman hits one foul. He had a pretty good cut. 2-0. Fouled one off to the right, out of play, 2-1. 1-0 Nationals. Here in the fifth inning.
Just a bit up.
1 strike.
And in motion, here comes the 3-1. Swinging a soft liner.
The pitch from Lester is the ball. Maybe a little bit high, perhaps off the inside. 3-1.
No hits in 2 trips to the plate.
Zimmerman lined down to right field his first time out. Then in the third, with a runner at third, hit the ball to shortstop. That was kick by Russell, the error that has scored the only run of the game.
Down the left field line.
Nothing. Nationals 3-1 pitch. Zimmerman hits a high fly ball right center field into the wind. Jay over. Jay calls off Hayward and makes the catch. Out number 2. And Zimmerman, he hit that one very hard, and he came up 50 feet short of the warning track.
Looking for more.
It was a shallow fly ball to center field, and he got barreled.
An already sizable lead. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level.
2 down with Daniel Murphy coming up. The Nats need something from Daniel Murphy.
0-1.
He had a chance in that third inning. He had a really wobbly.
Behind a good fastball.
Get more than just the 1-0. He grounds this one hard, but foul on the first base side. Strike 1. Murphy struck out. He struck out more than usual in this playoff series. He has 1 hit. It was a single. He's 0 for 2 today.
Good weight pick. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs, nobody on.
And he struck him out.
Lester to get out of the bullpen pitch. Takes the ball. That one was close. Same kind of spot. Call the ball against Zimmerman.
Ball hit in the air down the right side. Out of play. 0-1.
Murphy's talking a lot as he has, and he nods his head emphatically like, yeah, of course that will go on. 1-1 pitch. And that one misses off the outside. Another cutter. That was more like a 4-seamer. Now the fans are getting hot.
Hit the other way.
That was close.
It's a ball, but this is a pitch. If John Lester gets it, if he gets it away to lefties into righties, it's flat about an inch off the plate. But if he gets that call, it sets up everything else that he can throw.
Plus, John Lester, he's pretty good at that staring into the umpire. 2-1. Murphy foul tips this one, strike 2. 2 outs here at the top of the 5th inning.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one.
2 ball, 2 strike count to Daniel Murphy.
Hit hard. Foul.
Here comes the 2-2. Murphy takes high and tight. Fastball, he bends back out of the way. Full count, 3-2.
Fouling him off, so he gets something he wants to hit.
Lester did not have his typical regular season, a 4.33 earned run average. It was not a terrible year, but not a John Lester year. The 3-2
This is line to left.
Foul on the first base
There, and
side,
he'll
back
make
into
the
the
catch.
seats.
Next to back.
Zobrist is shaded with that wind toward the line. And Ben Zobrist is playing way off of straightaway left field. John Jay in center.
Leading off with a blue cap.
Shaded well toward left center field. 3-2. Murphy strikes out swinging. Cutter got him, and Murphy's frustrated. John Lester retires the side in order out of the bullpen in the 5th.
I see the logic in this
come up in the bottom of the 5th, and once again against Steven Strasburg. Middle of inning number 5, and Wrigley must win for the Nats. They lead the Cubs 1-0. This is the National League Division Series on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by AutoZone.
You, the guy piling groceries into his pickup. You got a truck for a reason, remember? So get some Firestone tires and go do truck stuff. Show the world Rocky Road ain't just ice cream. Drive up a mountain. Make it Mount McKinley. The long-length, carbon-reinforced Firestone Destination AT tires cutting through the terrain. At the top, plant a flag that says do truck stuff. Find your truck tires at FirestoneTire.com. Whatever you drive, drive Firestone.
He gets to it and makes
I get it. You're Marcus Sheriff, former All-Star first baseman. You want tickets on the first baseman. And your beloved former catcher David Ross. You'd rather be behind the plate. Or check out the view from the center field seats. You know, where I hit my Game 7 home run. Too many choices of where I hit home runs. 409 choices to be exact. No matter which seats are right for you, it's easy to find them at Vivid Seats. Millions of tickets, 100% buyer guarantee. Find your seats at Vivid Seats. See guarantee terms. That's our parts. We offer you quality parts you want and knowledge you need. We're always looking for ways to help you save. Think 5 quarts of gasoline. Full synthetic or high mileage motor oil
SpeedBridge members also get a $5 email reward. Go to Advance or participating Carquest Auto Parts stores to take advantage of this great offer while it lasts. Advance Auto Parts. The oil is priced like it should be.
Lifted the other way out the left.
This postseason run is
The race for the championship is underway. Teams, to the stars, the teams on Championship Series presented by Camping World begins October 14th. Go to MLB.com/postseason for a full schedule.
Again, he sends it out of play.
This is the National League Division Series on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Don't forget big-time drama tonight in Cleveland. Game 5, do or die for the Yankees and the Indians. Sabathia and Kluber, great pitching matchup. You get ready for
through with a solid knock
Game 5 of that American League Division Series. Coming up next, 8 Eastern, right here.
Get home.
Get him. We have drama here today. Drama around the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Drama in game 1, 0 Nats, bottom 5. Strasburg pitching well with everything going on.
Now pitching. Allen. Now playing shortstop. Number 45.
Outside here. I think it's at least worth paying attention to as this start has gone on. Now 67 pitches for Strasburg. The velocities come down.
Makes the catch here.
We saw 96 early. You can see more 93, 94 with that fastball.
We'll get things started now to the bottom of inning number 8.
Strikes not like Strasburg can't see in the bottom 4 with a changeup and a curveball, but
now pitching.
His changeup is bad. Back all 3 strikeouts in the 4th came off of that pitch.
He's got 8 strikeouts in 4 innings. 1-1. Hayward hits a hard ground ball back up the middle, base hit.
Jason Hayward, as of yesterday, wasn't going to be in this lineup. His numbers against Tanner Roark, who was supposed to have the start, not good. Joe Madden was going to go. Kyle Schwarber made the change today, knowing that he had a better swing against Strasburg. He has crushed his pitch. It's a fastball away with a good approach and a simple ground ball up the middle.
All of the controversy came because yesterday was rained out. It was going to be Tanner Roark. Strasburg yesterday would have had to go on short rest. The controversy came after the game once he was postponed and pushed to today. Everybody assumed, well, Strasburg will pitch, right, on normal rest? And at least initially it was announced no. Here's Baez. He swings and grounds on a double play ball to short. Turner's got it. The second one. Kluber beat full time double play. 2 outs.
Wow, that shift, the momentum in this park, pretty much the entire stadium was on their feet after Hayward starts off the inning with the big state, the flow, the momentum. You could feel something was going to happen, and this is where the aggressiveness of Baez hurts him. It hurts him in a lot of ways, but in that scenario, you have some momentum, take a pitch, see a pitch. So he grounds out to a double play and kills that route.
2 outs, and now Russ will get that.
Inside concept.
Stamina. Nobody was questioning whether he was not feeling 100%. Pitch is a curve, and for a strike, it's only 2. The question was, okay, even if you're not fully healthy, it's an elimination game. You're the ace, you're the stud. Take the ball. But I think you can definitely follow up on that and say, well, we'll see how much strength and stamina he can carry deep into this game. 2-2. Lester hits a soft ground ball. Is short. Turner charges, has it, throws the first, getting over. Leadoff hit, but then 2 ground balls to short. Strasburg makes short work. Off the count, we go to the 6th. 1-0 Nationals. They have to win to keep their season going. Through 5, they lead. National League Division Series on ESPN Radio. Presented by AutoZone.
Time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Ben Zobrist. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Ivy and a female accomplice. My name is Chung Sun.
Stop bombing people's streams.
College Star is probably the most dangerous match in the world.
Podcast. Subscribe now on the ESPN app or Apple Podcasts.
30 for 30 podcast is brought to you by ZipRecruiter.
Chill out, man.
Are you hiring? Do you know where to post your job to find the best candidates? With ZipRecruiter, you can post your job to over 100 job sites with just one click. Unlike other job sites, ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. In fact, over 80% of jobs posted on ZipRecruiter get a qualified candidate in just 24 hours. Find out today why ZipRecruiter has been used to find the most qualified job candidates with immediate results. And right now, listeners to this podcast can post jobs on ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/30.
So this house is in a great neighborhood and walking distance from one of the best schools.
Then what are they asking?
The asking price is only 24 years of really, really hard work.
Wow, that sounds like a lot.
Well, the house across the road just sold for a few years more.
While other insurance companies just see a house, we see the home you've worked really hard for. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Tell you what, why don't we offer 23 years with a fast close? You're gonna need to sleep on that.
State Farm. Call an agent today.
The New York Yankees, the Cleveland Indians, one final game.
I'll sign up to your, I'll subscribe to your channel, man.
Holy cow! Listen to this play. Fair ball down the line. This is gonna win it.
Game 5 of the Indians and Yankees. Coverage begins today at 7:30 Eastern on ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app. Presented by AutoZone.